So today I forgot my keys. I was stuck outside for 3 hours. But not just that, it was pouring, freezing rain for about an hour. And then for the second half of my afternoon, it was burning hot because where I live, the temperature is about as bipolar as a high school teenager. By the time I was finally let in the house, I was pissed. It's only like an hour since then, and I'm looking back and I'm like, how ridiculous was it that I was so upset about being stuck outside? I didn't even have like nothing with me. I had my backpack. I had homework to do. I didn't have my phone because I forgot it too, along with my keys. I still had stuff to do, but I was still upset. And while I was out there, I didn't do my homework because I didn't feel like it. I was wet, so I didn't do it. So I did a lot of random stuff I wouldn't normally do. For one, I sang because I was bored, and at that point, I didn't care what the neighbors thought of me. And although I do like belt out crazy songs at home, like in the house, it's a very different experience than singing outside, and I actually really like it, especially when you sing in the rain. In the rain, the pavement shines like silver. All the trees. I also wrote a letter to my 21-year-old self, and I'm really excited to read that as a 21-year-old. And even though I may have gotten sick from being out in the cold rain, which is why I'm wearing long sleeves, I don't know. I don't think it was a waste of time. Although I pretty much only sang and wrote a letter in those 3 hours when I could have been doing more productive things, especially with finals coming up and a lot of homework on my plate. Looking back, I'm glad I had that experience. And I know I said this in another video that we do take things for granted, but that really did open my eyes to how much I take things for granted myself. I was so upset for being stuck outside when I was safe outside, which is hard in the world, the time we live in right now, to be safe simply being out on your front porch. But I am so lucky that I don't have to be afraid of being kidnapped being on my front porch. I'm not super rich, but I do live in a safe neighborhood, and I completely forgot to be thankful for that. I can also be thankful that it wasn't raining the whole time. The sun did come out, even though it was very hot, and when I smelled my jeans, they actually smelled like fire. I'm not even kidding. I didn't know my jeans could smell like that, but they did. And I was concerned for them. I still am. So the reason I told you this story is because, not just to tell you a funny story, but because I want to help you guys. And I want to help you grow because it's important. So next time you're stuck in a sticky situation like that one, just think, at least I have whatever you have, you know. That's for you to figure out. Yeah, I know I'm repeating that we take things for granted, but I really mean it. We take things for granted so much that I have to repeat it. There we go. I justified myself. Thank you for listening to my story. I'm glad I could get a video out of that experience too. And I will see you guys in my next video. I'm outie.